Hi class, today we will talk about making connections, and we will be making connections while reading Pretend by Jennifer Plikas. So before we start reading the book, can anybody make a connection or a prediction what will happen just by looking at the cover and the title? Olivia, can you tell me what you see and notice about the cover of the book? Oh, you see two people and a dog in the ocean. That's weird. Yeah. What else do we see? Does anyone else see anything going on the cover? Yes. Oh, Jake sees that the dog is off the leash and maybe they'll have to go catch it, and that's what the book will be about. Okay, that's good. So now we're gonna look at the back of the book. What do you see, Sally? Oh, Sally sees them in the boat together, all of them in the boat together. That's good. What else do we see? Oh, Mia thinks that they might be in a house. What is something that shows that they might be in a house? There is a side table. Good. So if I were to make a prediction and a connection about this book, just by looking at the cover and the title, I think this book may be about a little boy pretending that all of this is happening. I think this may be because the book is called Pretend, and I don't know, usually a dog isn't in the ocean, but I guess we'll see. And then this makes me think about imagination and imagining. I love imagining. I have two little cousins and I love to imagine stuff with them. They have the best imagination. I made this connection just by looking at the cover and the title of the book. Does anyone else have a connection to this book? This could be someone you always imagine fun things that you do with, or that you pretend to play with. Emily, do you want to share your connection with us? Oh, I love that, Emily. Emily loves playing imagination with her little sister. That's great. That's such a good connection that you just made, just by looking at the cover of the book. We make connections so we can understand the book and the story better. Making connection allows us to understand the characters and how they may be feeling. We can make more connections in our own life and maybe even our past experiences. We have already made some connections when we talked about imagination and who we imagine stuff with. So I want you guys to think more about this while we read the book. Can we do that? Can you think about making connections to your own life while reading the book? Great. So we're going to start now. Pretend, Jimmy said to Dad, that this couch is a big boat and that we're floating in the ocean. Okay, so can we make any connections to the book so far? Has anyone had one of their parents imagine something with them? Oh, Brendan has imagined that he went to outer space with his dad. That sounds like fun. Okay, we're gonna continue and pretend that there are sharks swimming all around us. So we throw this this rock into the water and it scares them away. But now we're tired and starving and we don't know if we'll survive. Does this book remind you of any other book that you have read in the past? Has anyone read another book about sharks or any other book about imaginations? Timmy, can you make any connections about this? Timmy says he read a book about sharks and that reminds him of this page because of the sharks in the ocean. Good job, Timmy. Now you go, Jimmy said to Dad. Say, oh no, what are we gonna do? Dad looked at Jimmy. Go ahead, Jimmy said. Oh no, Dad said. What are we gonna do? I got it, said Jimmy. I have these fishing lines. They can save us. So this page reminds me of a time that I would go fishing with my grandfather when I was younger. This really connects with me because I loved going fishing with my grandfather when I was younger. Can anyone else make connections from this page? Oh, Robbie says he goes fishing sometimes with his uncle and has so much fun too. Oh my gosh. Can you guys raise your hand if you guys have ever gone fishing? Oh, wow. A couple of you guys have. That sounds like so much fun. All right, class. We have made so many connections already. You guys did a great job.